there are these people who say like, I eat stress for breakfast, and, and it makes me, because and in a sense, that's sort of what you do. It's just a single shift in consciousness to a play. And the play is, how do I stay in flow here? Like I used to work at Sparky's Diner, and it was, and I used to work graveyard shift, and at 2 a.m. You'd be what's called in the weeds. It would just be packed, and it would be packed with drunken people vomiting, and it was like mayhem in there. And I'm walking, and I could carry 8 plates. I walk with my plates, and people bump into you, and it would just be insanity. And then all of the kitchen staff was on drugs and grumpy, and it was really just a scene. And I remember that feeling though when I first learned how to hit it. And there's a place that you hit in the middle of it, and it's the most famous race car driver and the second race car driver. So the second place race car driver, they asked him, what do you do? And he said, I go really fast. Or how does it feel when you're, it feels like I'm going really fast. The first best race car driver in the world said, oh, it feels like I'm sitting in my living room. There's nothing. And that's what I learned to tune into in the middle of waitressing, in the middle of all of that. There's a perfect flow, and you can tune into it, and you can move into that place. And then no matter what is happening in the phenomenal world, in the world of appearances, you're in this little bubble of your living room. My cave is mine. And so then how do you find that? How do you find that place? Well, you just begin to look for little moments of it, and you begin to listen. And that's usually 9 times out of 10 when people get out of flow, it's that they stopped listening based on an idea. Usually the idea is something like, I know better, and I want what I want, when I want it, how I want it. And reality just doesn't work that way. So it's a very simple, it's the same, it's just getting in touch with what reality is actually telling you. And it has a much more elegant plan. And that's I also am not a big believer in any kind of blind faith, but there's an earned faith. And the earned faith is that you learn every single time reality knows. There's some kind of implicate order, elegant design, and I can just tune into that and move with it. And the ego will have its tantrums and such, because it'll say, no, I don't think you understand. You need me to tell you all the time what to do. And you can just tell it, well, yeah, come down here with us. And then you just kind of move through it. And then then what you also discover is that you become generative in that place.